Hello, hi, and welcome to Bookstream YouTube channel. It's been quite a long time since I spoke about books, and from now onwards, you might be able to know about a lot of interesting books which I have gone through in this gap. And also, you can find a couple of other book reviews which I have done in the previous videos and all. You can go back and refer to a lot of books which I have reviewed in the field of politics, science, and also in the field of non-fiction. In this book review, I'm going to again introduce you to a book under the section of politics. And I want to also address certain things in this book review, wherein you just need to understand the purpose behind presenting this book and also about whom this book is all about. And so let's not delay and we'll go straight away to the book. And that book is Anna by R.Kannan. Okay, so Anna is ex Tamilnadu Chief Minister, late C.N. Annadurai, and we want to know about who is Annadurai and what was his accomplishment in Tamil Nadu, and how still the very strong hold of Dravidian movement is laying its foundations stronger and stronger day by day, even after so many decades of its inception from Annadurai. Okay, so why is that still the ruling parties couldn't able to get its place in the heartland of Tamil Nadu is another big thing, topic of debate. And you can also see that the ruling party, in the sense I'm talking about the union government. So the union government, the party which has been formed, the union government is still very much hesitant to. Both the national parties are very much in a dilemma to get its own presence in the state of South India or Tamil Nadu. In order to understand it, what is Dravidian movement and how it all started, and who was C.N. Annadurai and why his ideals and his philosophy as well as his ideology is still strong in the heartland of Tamil Nadu. Let's dig deeper and understand the very nature of who he was and what was his ideals and what was his ambition, goals, and his initial days of struggle to that of his last ending days. So this particular book is written by R.Kannan, and it is published under Penguin. So in this book, you can see how it all started, the very nature, the very Dravidian movement which we talk about in the 60s to that of now. You can understand how Annadurai actually reached the masses and how his speeches embarked on a mission to transform Tamil Nadu from the state what it was to what it is now. And apart from that, we can see that the progress of the state through various initiatives, including that of providing a lot of freebies in the governments, and with the help of these freebies, rather than the word freebies is actually not suitable in the context of the development of the state, wherein the word freebies can be renamed as what we also term as the poverty eradication program, or also we can talk about upliftment, social upliftment programs, and social empowerment programs. So the context of the book all is about the inner nature and this mind of a famous personality called C.N. Annadurai. So who is C.N. Annadurai? He is born in a place called Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu. Later he joins to social reformist movement run by EVR, the famous E.V. Ramsamy Naikar, or Periyar, shortly coined as. So he joins the social movement, and he also tries to bring to the notice of the people and the masses about what all the the social intricacies as well as the social inequalities which is happening in the state. He is having a knowledge of English, both in that of Tamil as well as English. Is a voracious reader of books as well as the well-known speaker too. And what all the works which you can see, the translated versions from the Tamil to that of English, which was written by Dravida Nadu, the news daily or the paper which has been published by Periyar, and he did convert that whatever works which was available to that in English. with the help of Periyar, he did reach out to the masses, and he also connected with larger, strata of people from lower, cadre of the society. Apart from that, Annadurai was a lecturer as well as a professor in English, and he also did his profession of teaching in one of the reputed colleges in Tamil Nadu, that too in particular in Chennai, that present day Chennai as well as the yesterday as Madras. And apart from that, Nadurai was also involved in writing lots of contents as well as dialogues as well as scripts for now famous movies starring the late veteran actor Dr. MGR, who is by himself was an ex-chief minister under his own party, which is inception of the party called AIADMK, and whatever the word you see in the context of AIADMK, which stands for All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, and Dr. MGR, the veteran actor of Tamil Nadu, he himself was a very big avid follower as well as a believer in Anna's philosophy, ventured out from DMK and started his own party, which made him as a leader for the corresponding state of Tamil Nadu, where he acted in a lot of movies. Apart from that, when you look deeper into the plot or the book starts from his early upbringing to that of his political presence, to that of a lot of his movies, which talks about social inequalities in the society, and also about Dravidian movement, Dravidian philosophy, the importance of language, the importance of Tamil as a language mode of communication, and also on the importance of English. So he did push the agenda of bilingual, communication for the progress of the state as well as for the upliftment of larger strata. And apart from that, he did visit a couple of universities, and he got a lot of affection, and he got a lot of respect from various leaders across the world, including that of Lee Kuan Yew from Singapore. He did visit Pope back in his days as a chief minister of Tamil Nadu in Vatican, and he also had a wonderful interactions with a lot of famous leaders, including that of Robert McNamara. And apart from that, Anna's term is always was into the establishment of the Dravidian philosophy and its ideology. You can see a couple of photographs in the book where he is interacting with the his another disciple, Dr. M. Karunanidhi, as well as Dr. MGR. So both people who were actually the followers of Anna's ideals and Anna's philosophy did in fact become chief ministers of Tamil Nadu, and did bring so many social initiatives for the upliftment of the larger masses through various schemes. As I already told, his political father was EVR or Periyar. So Anna's graduation photos are available here, as well as his interaction with top reputed leaders in a public meeting. So all these photographs is available on this book, and you can also understand why is that the Dravidian movement is still strong in the heartlands of Tamil Nadu, and why it is very difficult to change the real mindset, because the reason behind it was back in those days, before the media, before the arrival of media, people were very much interested to know about their presence, their existence through the form of language. At one point of time, wherein the other parts of the states within the country was, thinking more about their histories and their ancestral wonders and all those, heydays as well as their own, good days. In Tamil Nadu, it was all about, language and the importance of language and the origin of language. That is where the, the whole mind and energy was into back in the beginning of 20th century. Apart from that, Annadurai's campaign trails as well as his, interactions with the people as well as his narration of stories. Though back in those days, in the 50s to that of 40s and 50s, there were movies which was a lot of into the historical importance or religious importance. The movies were all plotted in the form of all those ancestral wonders, and all this kind of movies were being there. And when his presence came into the field of cinema, he just transformed the cinema into that of a social cause. And he wanted to talk about the problems of the people. He wanted to address about the problems of the people as well as the society. So all the plot which he has, written in the form of dialogues and, screenwriting and all, the screenplay itself will be that of a narration of, everyday challenges faced by the family or the society or an individual, and all the hurdles which he is facing right in front of him, whether it is with respect to him, to that of a family, to that of the society, or to that of a his own government. So all these propagandas and all these principles and all was inoculated as well as presented to the common man in the form of movie. With the help of veteran actors, all these movies became very got huge impact, as well as it became so popular among the people that they went in and I started idolizing the characters of the movies as well. And apart from this, before the his entry to the movie field, he was into drama. So whatever public gatherings was arranged by Periyar, or public meetings was arranged by Periyar, he used to go and give his speeches in these kind of meetings. But before that, he used to write down lot of stories and lot of content with the help of a lot of books. He used to come up with his own ideas and his own versions of certain drama which has social impact and which will trigger a questioning tendency for the individual to ask the authority of what it has done or what it hasn't. So these kind of questioning, rationality, as well as abolition of superstitious beliefs through the media called dramatics, as well as that of art in the form of cinema, did really transform the state of Tamil Nadu. After his demise, at that point of time, it was recorded that the whole of the Annadurai, today's or yesterday's Mount Road, was jam-packed to see his to attend his last rites, as well as back in those days it was considered that there was a Guinness record of people assembling for event like this. And apart from that, in the later years, the Mount Road was again renamed in the name of Annadurai. Today's Annadurai in Chennai was yesterday's Mount Road, and you can imagine the road, the so-called widened road of the Annadurai was fully jam-packed with a crowd, to see his or their own, guru's last moments, or in their last procession. And today you can also visit Chennai, and near the Marina Beach you can see his body has been, posthumously buried there, and you can see his memorial place. And apart from his memorial place, you can also see ex-Chief Minister Dr. Karunanidhi's, memorial place. And apart from that, you can also see Dr. MGR and Dr. G. Jayalalitha's memorial places all together in one particular place. And why was the resistance and why was there a change in politics when the regional party became so strong in Tamil Nadu? One was the dramatics moment, as well as change in the art and culture in the form of cinema. And apart from that, even though the state got all the benefits from that of a nationalist party, people came to have an idea to differentiate between who is for them and who is against them in the form of a philosophical, as well as in the form of a in the form of righteousness, as well as the ideology as well as philosophy was inculcated back in those days itself. And apart from that, you can also notice that it was Annadurai's idea as well as the vision to educate the masses with the help of mass media. So that is a very important factor in transforming the state from what it was ruled by a nationalist party to that of a regionalist party. The stronghold of the party cadres, including that of the followers of though the Dravidian movement also became a wonderful organic growth for these two parties, apart from resisting the ideologies or visions to that of the nationalist agendas. And after all these years, you can notice that still now the DMK as well as the ADMK is being, alternatively taking powers in the state of Tamil Nadu. And whatever initiatives, the welfare programs undertaken from the era of Annadurai to that of R.Kannan to that of Dr. MGR, again to that of Dr. J. Jayalalitha, back to the present Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Stalin, M.K. Stalin, Muka Stalin. So all these welfare initiatives did impact the people to come up from their poverty. A lot of initiatives was concentrated on health as well as education. That's why you can see that Tamil Nadu is ranking among the best in healthcare infrastructure, as well as when it comes to education, you can see a lot of educational institutions, mushrooming around the state of Tamil Nadu. And also it is helping a lot of people from the rural background or from the tribal areas to come and get themselves educated. And the government also took so much of initiatives in giving them monetary compensations, to that of providing them free laptops, free bicycles, and also providing them meals in the form of midday meals schemes. So all these initiatives did have a positive impact for the people of Tamil Nadu, and they still believe that their leadership, the local or the regional parties, have the true power to flourish in the land of Tamil Nadu. And there was also in the initial days some hassles in the time at that point of time, post the death of C.N. Annadurai. Dr. M. Karunanidhi came to power, and then there was a turf between the two party heads. Within the party, there was a revolt against Dr. M. Karunanidhi to that of Dr. MGR. And what what exactly happened later on was again a history rewritten, wherein Dr. M. Karunanidhi lost the philosophical battle, as well as the battle against that of a veteran actor, Dr. MGR, and later on Dr. M.G. Ramachandran became the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and ruled till his last breath. So this is the story of Annadurai. So let's stick on to the plot here, and let's stick on to the book here. If you are willing to read this book, do buy this book on the very famous platforms, whatever is available online in the e-commerce sites. You can just buy it, and it's worth reading, and it's worth exploring why Tamil Nadu is still the state it is, and why it is still doesn't give too much of importance to that of a nationalist parties or to that of a nationalist ideology in general. Until the next book review, signing off, this is Sandesh from Bookstream. Do subscribe to our channel, do support our channel, and I'm going to present you a lot of other English books to educate you people to learn about politics, science, as well as astronomy, to that of self-help sections or non-fiction as well as fiction books. So signing off again. So do subscribe to our channel. If you have any sort of comments, you can kindly comment it on this video. So take care. Bye bye.